Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life. And let's go over the quickest way that I have found in EVE Online to increase your faction standings. And so the faction standings are the like Caldari State, Amar Empire, Minmatar Republic, and then Galante Federation. Those are the primary four. But then there's also like Mordu's Legion, the pirate factions and some other factions in there. Now, the reason that these matter is because it really makes a difference with your commerce and with the acquisition of missions. So if you have, Amar Empire over 5, then you can pull any related corporation's mission that's under Amar Empire at level 4. So you can, do a lot more security missions and such. Now, here is an example of my doing security missions and kind of how long it's taken me, because you have to do 16 of the corporate missions before you get a special, which is a faction mission. And so here on the 9th, and then on the 12th, and then on the 19th. So you got to do 16 of those. I figure that I spend around 45 minutes to an hour on average doing security missions. I like to loot too, But there is a much quicker way, I want to show you here under Emperor Family the fact that I've got all of these missions here that I did yesterday. I don't know how many that is. It's around 20. And so, could I do 20 security missions in one day? Probably not. These are all distribution missions. And I'm taking an average of about 10 minutes. So this one, 13 hours, 58 minutes ago, 14 hours, 7 minutes ago, 14 hours, 17 minutes ago. There's a special notification. 14 hours, 26 minutes ago, 14 hours, 36 minutes ago. So I can do them in about 10 minutes. And I'm doing them with a ship like this. This is a Viator. And I'm going to show you a second ship as well. The Viator, I do have the fit on EWB. And this is set to align in 3 ticks. So it's pretty quick. It also warps nice and fast, 9.38 AU. That's without any implants. If you have implants in, you can get it to go faster. It also is just tanky enough to have to be able to survive smaller smart bombs at gates. So it's a pretty good ship, 220 million for it, and it's nice and fast. I have to carry these expanded cargo hold stuff because I find that the average is around 5,000 on what you're taking. The low end I've had about 3,000. The high end I think I've had about 9,700. And let's see if we can even get 9,700 out of this. I have another ship here to show you too, which definitely can. And here's 9,300. So you may not be able to use this ship for every single mission. But let me show you another one here after I put these back up in here. This other ship there's a couple of them. I have this one, which is Galante, call it Dumb Trucker. I don't think I have the fit up anywhere because it's really a dumb fit, but it's really, really cheap. 34 million. It holds 40,000. And if you happen to get popped while you're running a mission, it's a very little loss. I recommend that since some of the missions go into low sec, to probably not have really high-end implants in. Here's another example of a ship that's Caldari, which is 33,000. It's a 10 million-isk ship. And it does pretty well as well. So my recommendation to you, if you are trying to get those faction missions, is to do distribution missions. I've been doing level 4s. And so it's a lot quicker if I can do a mission in 10 minutes than it is to do the security missions. It may give you in the specials, though, a security mission. It can give you mining, it can give you security, or it can give you distribution. It can be one of the three. And so you have to be kind of prepared to do all. But anyway, this is the best way I've found to get this. And so you go out and try it, see if it works well for you. But be ready, you're probably going to have to go do some low-sec deliveries. So you're going to want to pick an area that you think will have the least amount of gate camps, the least amount of notice when you're going into low sec. Or if you find a mission giver for one of the primary empires, you know, Caldari, Amar, whatever, and it's in an area that never gives a low sec delivery mission, let me know in the comments. I will test it out and try it out myself because I think that sounds fantastic because you greatly reduce the risk there of dying. So anyway, there you have it. Take care, fly safe, make lots of standings.